Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Veronica Oktavia, NPM 2042001, a student at Batam International University. Today, I will discuss the strategy that I will use if I become the CFO of the Bukalapak company. First, I will explain about the history of the Bukalapak company and an introduction to the problem. Bukalapak was founded in 2010 by Asmat Zaki with two of his college friends from Bandung Institute of Technology, Fajrin Rashid and Nugroho Heru Cahyono. Bukalapak allows users to digitally sell their goods without a large amount of capital and makes transactions. Bukalapak first major success was when folding bicycles started trending in 2010. Introduction. The year 2021 will be history on the capital market in Indonesia. The IPO planned for two unicorns, one of which is the pride of Indonesia. Bukalapak has its own hype with the strategy that Bukalapak has to become the largest capital market in Indonesia. And Bukalapak partnered to become an engine of growth, and competition between actors in the industry is very competitive. Competition among players in the e-commerce industry is very tight. The act of burning money is unavoidable. Discount, cashback, and free shipping are offered to customers for trading on the platform. This is what caused industry players to still record net losses in their annual financial statement. As we can see, in the third quarter, Bukalapak still unable to achieve any real profit, and the company still having a great loss around 1.1 trillion. As we can see in the report, the IPO funding 21 trillion are still available in the company cash and cash equivalent. And then financial strategy in order to get Bukalapak stop losing money in their business. Bukalapak have started to leave the smoldering competition with other e-commerce players. This can also seen in the decrease in the number of KIK. Bukalapak focus on market segments that have been worked on since 2017. MSME, especially small retailers such as small shop, grocery stores, and stand in non-tier 1 cities other than DKI Jakarta, excluding the Thousand Island, are increasing. Bandung City, Bandung Regency, and West Bandung, Semarang City, Semarang Regency, Surabaya City, and Medan City in 2020. Bukalapak will control 35% market share in Indonesian non-tier 1 cities based on GMV and will manage around 14.8 market share for all Indonesian e-commerce segment in the same year. From the information obtained, the strategy that I can apply to Bukalapak if I become CFO is number 1, the opportunity to penetrate the MSME segment is still large. By looking at the opportunities that exist, especially MSME other than Java, as of December 31, 2020, 54% of the company's partners were in Java, 10% in Sumatra, and 4% and 2% in Eastern Indonesia of Kalimantan. As a pioneer, Bukalapak has its own advantage of course, especially in terms of brand awareness in the offline micro retail market. And number 2, increased access to financial products. The additional of access to financial product here, for example, is by establishing cooperation with bank. This product is offered by the banking world and allows for financial transaction via mobile phone and has an internet network that is useful for facilitating financial transaction for buyer and Bukalapak partner. With this, we can also provide financial inclusion solutions such as a capital and e-money platform. Number 3, cooperate with shipping companies. This collaboration is useful in order to improve the quality of delivery from Bukalapak. With this collaboration, it is hoped that Bukalapak can speed up the delivery of goods and provide guarantees so that customers can feel satisfied and there is no anxiety about transactions made at Bukalapak. From the information provided here, we can judge that Bukalapak in third place after Tokopedia and Shopee. In terms of traffic share, Bukalapak is at 7.79% with a total change of 5.34% and has monthly visitor which is far below Shopee with a total of 31.11 million and unique visitor of 12.77 million. So, from this data, I conclude that Bukalapak has a number that is very far below Shopee. Even though it is right below Shopee, the value here indicates that Bukalapak must have major change in order to compete with other e-commerce and become a better e-commerce application than before. The next strategy that I would do if I were the CFO of Bukalapak is to start by looking at the negative side of Bukalapak, such as the business performance process of this company. The business performance of Bukalapak, when viewed as a prospective buyer, is not satisfactory because the features of Bukalapak are quite confusing for users who are still beginning to use this application. So, by expanding the performance of the marketplace business so that it's more sophisticated and can be updated according to the current development. This change in business performance is expected to make people more interested and continue to choose the Bukalapak application as an e-commerce application that is always used. With this, it's hoped that the financial state of Bukalapak, which is losing money, will gradually change to a positive direction and make Bukalapak finances better in the following years, and the strategy that will be used is to increase and priority business expansion so that investors are interested in the company business performance. This is because the development of business expansion and IPO funds does not only sit in a financial position, making foreign and local investors consider which issue should be avoided in order to invest in Bukalapak. And then, about maximizing of Bukalapak's 21 trillion IPO funds. Based on the prospectus from Bukalapak, Bukalapak revealed that 66% of the proceeds from the IPO will be used for working capital, while the rest will be used for working capital of subsidiary. Around 15% will be allocated for the subsidiary PT Buka Mitra Indonesia, 15% for PT Buka Usaha Indonesia, and 15% for open joint investment. Then 1% for PT Buka Pengadaan Indonesia, 1% for Bukalapak Pte Ltd, and 1% for PT 5Jack Indonesia. From this information, if I'm the CFO of Bukalapak, it means that with various company strategies, the company's business can increase according to performance indicators, such as totaling processing values, average transaction values, and also the number of registered users. If the use of these funds is allocated in accordance with those contained in the prospectus, it has a great opportunity to maximize shareholder wealth. Number 1, it can arrange to invest in various products and services to improve the performance and profitability of the company. Number 2, continue to look for opportunities to be able to increase in MSMEs in Indonesia because MSMEs are one of Bukalapak's strategies to be able to compete in e-commerce. Number 3, manage the cost increase efficiently so that there is no decline in profit that cause future losses. So, here is my explanation about my financial strategy and how I can invest 21 IPO funds. So much from me. Thank you.